Hello? Hello? Is this right there? Yeah. Good evening. Hi. Hello. Beanie. Sarge. Melly. Cat Fondla. Muggy Mugson. What's going on? How's everyone doing tonight? Well, I hope. Well, I hope. Happy Sunday to you all. What's good? What's good out there in them their parts? Kat, how's everything going since the storm? Everything good? I hope you guys are nice and recovered and safe and readjusting. Things will be boring until September. Why is that? Why? Why are things boring? I am stupid. Anyway. Oh, Kentucky Bourbon Festival. Okay. So you got nothing exciting going on until then? I mean, it's most of the year, right? Like, I don't have shit going on. Just hanging out with fam. Um, just just fucking chilling, man. Just fucking chilling. Kat, if you're still here, I sent you I sent you a couple of like funny things in Insta. And there's a very funny account I started following that I sent you a thing from. Makes me chuckle. Hi, Melly. Now that you can hear, I'll say hi again. Hi, Melly. And there ain't shit going on, is there? There's not a whole lot of shit going on Twitch. Oktoberfest in Ohio. Well, that's good. That's not bad. When do they do that? Like, it's weird when like people consider like when to observe Oktoberfest because it's supposed to be the whole month leading up to October, all of September, right? But some people think it's October, Propertober, Proptober. Man, people love putting their titties out on Twitch. Sunday nights are pretty empty on Twitch. Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of people streaming. I don't know. I don't know. Last year it was the last week of September going into October for 3 days. That's good. This year it'll be the first weekend of October. Okay. I love it. I love it. I don't know how. I don't know. I don't know what I'm knowing. Do I know anything? I know nothing. Cabbage rolls sucked, but I had fun drinking with Gramps. Well, at least you got to drink with Gramps, bro. It's funny just the things you got to do, right, to to bring people into your stream. Giveaway, drops, spoilers, giveaways, drops. What else? Anything else? What else brings people in? Oh, boobies, man chest. Lots. That's the stuff that brings them out. That brings the boys to the yard. I know this hospital bed is boring. That's the extent of my knowledge. What do you... I remember you saying something in Curdy's chat. Are you feeling better? What's the progress like on what you got going on? Huh. Got to create a GoFundMe for breast implants? I mean, I don't really. Like, I could probably do it. I could make it happen. I've just got respect for myself. I have respect for myself. Just need a good bra and a lack of self-respect. Yes. No, I kid. Like, honestly, fuck it, man. Like, if you got it, use it. If you're okay with using it, fine. If you're okay with what comes with that style of streaming, then that's fine. Like, I think that people know people that do that know what's up, right? They know what they're getting. They know what type of people it brings. They know what type of problems it brings. And if they don't, they find out soon enough. Sell your dignity for monetary gain. I think, honestly, there's a lot of them that have plenty of dignity. They just know what works and they know what's going to get them paid. And I can't hate on that. It's fun to make fun of because it is just a weird, wild world we live in, right? But at the end of the day, it's a bigger paycheck than I'm getting from Twitch. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've got the benefit of this isn't my job, right? This isn't what I do. So fuck it. Doesn't really matter what I do. Big old barrel of fuck it. Or an empty barrel of give a fuck, right? It'd be cool. You know, it'd be cool if it was a jobby job. But it's just like any other job, man. You got to grind it at some point. At some point, the grind happens, and the grind is very much like having a real job. It just is. Need to do something to occupy my time, though. I'm collecting disability and chilling at home, and it's driving me nuts. What do you want to do? Like, what would you do? Like, you've got time now. Like, what are you able to do, and what would you do if money was no option? What would you do? I lost all control of my legs and parts of my torso. I was completely bedridden for 5 days. Now I'm able to use a wheelchair for a few hours a day, so it's definitely progressing. Like, all of a sudden? I'm sorry to hear that. That's terrible. It's horrible. But yeah, Sarge, what would you be doing? I thought several times of going out and buying a foreclosed property and renovating and doing what with it? Like, flipping it? Living in it? Renting it out? Carrying suitcase. Carrying suitcase. Your boy is back. Your boy is back. Welcome back, dude. Hope you're good.
Take a look inside.
A vegan sex den. Either flipping or renting it out. Lost control over about 4 days, and as the inflammation in my spine took hold. Fuck, do they know what's going on? Are they on a path to fixing it? Are they treating it? What's going on? Stubbly sex. You're welcome, buddy. Thank you for all that you do. I'll say this much, Carrion. I think that me and the wife, we've been talking about it. I think we might roll out a new show, maybe a completely new stream where we just sit around and talk shit about current events. I think we might do it. I don't think I'd do it here. I think it's going to be a Twitch thing that you take the VOD and make it into a YouTube and podcast thing. That's what we're looking. That's what we're looking at doing. Hi, Curdy. What up? PUP has been a hit. Yeah, it's been a hit with 2 people. It's been a hit with like 2 people. I don't know. Like who? At this point, like you realize, who cares, right? I mean, you're checking out, but I'm still hung up on the OG good. The OG good. No, yeah. I understand. I don't know how to really do it. I don't know what I'm going to do. I think I'm going to just end up doing a folder and just share it out for those that are interested. Treatment is underway. I take about 15 pills every morning. The main suspect is COVID. Christ. But we'll know for sure in a few hours when the results of my lumbar puncture come in. Spinal fluid should hold the answers. Cripies. We're all drinking out of our Vegas cups? Yes, indeed. You didn't really miss much. I mean, we did some fun nights of during the hunt drops. We did some fun nights with Curdy in the Bayou, and they were actually good matches. They were actually really fun. But other than that, I really just have been chilling. Like, we had some really fun matches. It was a good time. I'm hoping. Okay. Yeah, so I'm looking into doing this show with Chris to try to, like, I don't know. It's not gonna be my normal chatty fair. I mean, it's still gonna be me, but it's like I think it's gonna be a little more pointed as to what we talk about. It might honestly, I don't really get political here, but it might be a little political. I think the whole thing is like it's not necessarily political in its purpose, but I think it's not going to shy away from certain stories that I shy away from on here because I don't feel like getting into it on here. The little 1 hour catch ups, yeah, but maybe turn it into like a few of like 2 or 3 of them a week. Maybe doing like 2 hours, or maybe doing like one big show a week with her. We'll get the table back here. We'll set the table up, have a camera set up, have a way to read chat, all that stuff. The Wednesday only ones. Yeah, I was trying to do that. But I think that would be a lot more fun with her. And it could be something fun to throw onto YouTube. And something fun to throw on as a podcast. So I'm considering. I've got some names nailed down. I don't know if I'm going to go with them yet. I've got some I don't know. I got some ideas. How much time you'll have as for the duration, but it could be interesting. Like when it was limited participation in chat. But see, I kind of want to I do want to talk with chat. So it's going to take some fleshing out, right? Yeah, I hope you keep getting better, Melly. I'm sorry to hear that. That's fucking scary. That's terrifying. That's terrifying. I don't think though, Carrie, that I would put as much pressure on myself as I did when we were doing those. Like I was really distracted by chat because I was trying to make sure I kept track of that and kept my podcast moving, you know? So that's why I want it to be its own thing. I just want it to be like a talk show. And chat can be a part of it, right? Like not they wouldn't be like the entire part of it, but they would be a part of it. How was your trip, Carrie? And did it go okay? Was everything good? So we're talking about doing something like that. I don't know. I feel like it's time to change things up a little bit. Like I like doing the stuff I do here, but at the same time, I'm like, let's fucking do something else. Let's do something new. Let's do something new. You think it went well? Definitely not long enough, but I got some. I got to have some beers, see friends and family. Went to a soccer match. Remember, and I fucking hate humidity too. Things last exactly as long as they're meant to. The Lego exhibit looked cool. That was really cool. Lots of bubes on the fucking Twitch today. No complaints. No fucking complaints. That semi-local PB Imperial Stout was wild too. Very strong, but the taste was up there near Belching Beaver. That's good, man. I'm glad. There's not enough good PB stouts out there, if you ask my opinion. What I want someone to do is do a PB fucking black lager. Give me a PB black lager. Tried to find more local stuff, but it was either sours or stuff I didn't find appealing. Saw left hands and hard passed on that. PB Black Lager, yeah, because isn't Belching Beavers? It's a peanut butter porter, right? It's not an actual like peanut butter stout. No, it's a milk stout. Okay, it's a peanut butter milk stout. Okay, all right, fair. It's been a while since you had a good stout, a good stout. They got all them Deftones beers, dog. Makes me sad and happy that I'm not closer to San Diego, California. PB Porter might make more sense in terms of an alcohol flavor. Well, porters are just lighter too, right? But not all. I mean, not all stouts knock you on your ass either. There's a lot of stouts that are pretty light. Can art was kind of fun. Can art's fun. There was when I saw Le Petit Demon. Le Petit Demon. I wanted to try, but it was out of stock when I went back. Le Petit Demon. I don't know. Dragon's milk, yeah. Dragon's milk is pretty rough. Dragon's milk is rough. Have those Dogfish 120-minute IPAs at a game though? $33 for two tall boys? I was a tad shook. Yeah. It's pretty expensive. I want a stout taste that makes me settle into my seat. I don't want alcohol strength to knock me off the chair. Yeah, you want to just chill with something, right? So, like Ghost in the Machine by Parish Brewing, right? They do. It's one of my favorite hazy IPAs. It's one of the first hazy IPAs I ever had, and it's a double IPA. It's 8%. It's really good, really, really good. But it will catch up to you, right? So I posted a picture in the Discord, exclamation Discord, if you want to check it out, in the beer section, and it was they made a ghost baby ghost, and so it was a 5.5% version of their double IPA, and it's really good. It's really really fucking good. 9%ers and I wasn't buying. Fuck yeah. Yeah, you'd like an oatmeal stout. It's very smooth. I mean, think about like Guinness, right? Guinness is what? Guinness ABV is 4.2%. And honestly, for being a mass-made beer, Guinness is really fucking good. 4.2. It's really not that like overall bad for you compared to a lot of things. Let's see. 125 calories for a Guinness. For a serving of Guinness. That's really not bad, to be honest. I mean, especially if you think about the fact that a Miller Lite is like 96 calories. Honestly, Sam Adams could probably clean up if they made a stout. I think Sam Adams has made a stout, right? Sam Adams makes a cream stout, a white stout. Oh, there's a imperial stout. Oh, they make stouts. There's probably just hard to find, but they make a cream stout, an imperial stout. Sorry. Let's see, Sam Adams. Let's see. A Russian imperial stout, 9.2. Sweden made Doctor Who. Saw one from Cherry Hill, New Jersey that was a banana bread cream stout. Didn't get a chance to try it. We know quite a few Swedish folks that have popped through here. We got our resident Finnish cold boy as well, Seidel. The best shopping carts next to Aldi. Finland is cold. Can confirm. Yeah. No shit. Very outdoorsy. Those Finnish people. You know, lots of things to do outdoors. Humidity or not, it's fucking redonk here. Yeah, it is quite redonk. I've learned to just accept it. I just sit outside. Like when we go do things, I'm like, I guess I'm just gonna sweat and just accept that I need like 2 or 3 showers a day. That's fine. At least a shower in the morning and a shower in the evening. Shower at supper time. When showers on a bagel, you can have showers anytime. Like you're being molested by nature. Yeah, I mean, why not? Man, remember all the fucking alternatives to Twitter that popped up and that all went the fuck away. There's no space. There's no room. There's no room for it all. Like someone microwaved a blanket fresh out of the washer and threw it on me. Most of Finland is known as the land of 1,000 lakes. They should make use of that nature, yeah. You thought Blue Sky was doing okay? Is it? I mean, I've got Blue Sky. Blue Sky Social. I don't know. I haven't logged into it in forever. Maybe they've abandoned my account. Just a dick in the dark. Just a dick in the dark. Just a diok in the dizark. Yeah. Oh, the Cybertruck? Yeah, the Cybertruck looks ridiculous. Doesn't look any better up close. Just reminds me that some people have more money than common sense. Yeah, it's pretty rough. It's pretty fucking rough. God, I hate autoplay. The Cybertruck is just flat illegal. What about Tesla in general? and no Nintendo 64 era vehicles. Yeah. What up, BD? Why does this sound like a Red Hot Chili Peppers cover band? It sounds like a Lenny Kravitz song to me. This new album from Childish Gambino is actually really fucking good. It has like so many genres of music in it in the one album. It's his last album too. It's really fucking good. Strong album, man. Fucking strong album. Some strong all of my life vibe. Yeah, a little bit. Teslas exist. They're passable cars if you want to pay too much for something that you can't repair and that can't provide their automation services over here. But you're probably a laughing stock if you own one. I have no plans to own one, man. Zero plans. The only all electric car that's actually like caught my eye, and I still don't think I'd ever own one, was the Mustang Mach E, the electric Mustang. But then you got to like charge it up and shit. You got to charge it up and shit. As much as I love EVs, I don't think we're there yet. Hybrids are probably the sweet spot. Yeah, I like hybrids. I'm a fan. One of our cars is a hybrid. I like it. I think Subarus will still have a CD player in them. I'd fucks with a Mach-E, just wish they would call him something else. A Mustang, it isn't. Yeah, that had to be like a marketing thing, right? Like to try to like hook in the muscle car people, you know, the gearheads. Man, how crazy how crazy is I hate even bringing it up, but how crazy is this election cycle? What the fuck, man? It's going to be a weird fucking 4 months. Yeah, it's going to be a weird fucking 4 months. Yeah. Yeah, it's so nuts. It's been a crazy couple weeks, but yeah, I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen. Um yeah, it's smart. I mean, I was reading about it, and I think it was just gonna get harder for him, and they were just going to make the pressure worse on him. And why fucking just don't even worry about it. Just get the fuck out, man. Just get the fuck out. It's not worth it. You've had a 50-year career. Get the hell out of there. You had nothing else to prove. But at the same time, our fucking alternatives. Just wish I could crawl under a rock and ignore it. Dude, I've tried for so hard and so long to crawl under a rock and ignore it. It's just not going to happen. Think he's fucking tired? Yeah, dude, he's tired and old. Dude, enjoy a little bit. Just enjoy a little bit of what you got left. You know what I'm saying? Politics is getting crazy, and since it's my right to exist has somehow become politics, it makes me nervous. Yeah, it's fucking crazy, Millie. Being in the military makes it so much harder. I mean, yeah, it probably does, right? I gotta imagine you're not around many like-minded people. You know, I gotta imagine that most rooms are not exactly welcoming. Going down the boardwalk was a depressing reminder that anti-freedom fucktards are in the population. Imagine women having rights. No shit. But I mean, like, just anybody, right? Like, people are so concerned. They're so concerned with shit that's not like shit that's not their issue. Shit that's not their fucking problem to worry about, you know? You're just worried about what other people are doing and something that doesn't have anything to do with you. It's kind of crazy. Frankly, I'm getting pissed that the Supreme Court keeps stepping in on shit that isn't in business. Well, and that was one thing, like, I think that Biden was supposed to be working on was like working on changing the high court. Cause that's got to be something that needs to change, dude. The Supreme Court setup is fucking ludicrous. They're all old as shit. You know, most of them are very, very old and they're there for life. Like, how do you give that position to someone for life? Not only that, but I'm in the deep fucking south of Florida, but the major command I'm at is directly affected by policy and conflict. Anytime, any place. I mean, yeah, I feel like there should be a limit on Supreme Court justices. Like, I just don't see how it can still exist in that form. You know. But either way, what we're talking about here is the fact that it's going to be a fucking crazy 4 months coming up. Who knows what the fuck's going to come out of the blue side? We know where the red side stands, and I just need to be, shown who, I guess, who I'm going to be voting for, because I know I'm not voting red. So fuck it. The hobo circus, yeah. I know who he's backing. I don't know, but I also know that other people have other ideas, so we'll see what happens. Put a hard upper age limit on politics. Yeah, dude, we shouldn't have people over that are in their 80s or pushing their 80s. Shouldn't be a fucking a thing. You know what I'm saying? Well, did you put in an absentee ballot? Wait, did you put in an absentee ballot for the primary? Because if you did it for the primary, it doesn't matter. There's no votes being cast for the general election yet, dude. No matter what, I'm not voting for a tangerine diaper baby. There should be a cap on everything. There should absolutely be a cap on everything. They're so, like, you're talking about you're talking about, you know 80 years old, right? You're talking about people who are a full two generations, maybe even, or so, above the people who are like the prime portion of the population. It's fucking crazy. People who lived 80 years ago shouldn't be making decisions for shit today. Yeah, absolutely. And I feel like it's kind of bullshit the way they do the Supreme Court anyway. It's the way they've always done it, but it's all like we've seen how they can fuck with it, right? Where they delay something because if they don't want the fucking person in office to make the decision, they just delay, and it's this big long dramatic thing. So just change the way it's done, man. Project 2025 is another thing that's been slowly being put into place over many, many years, and it's just going to expedite in this next round. Folks who were around when stickball was invented have no real grasp on the way technology is affecting daily lives, or just no real way of grasp on what it's like to be people in their fucking late teens to their 40s or 50s. They have zero clue what that's like today. They know what it was like when they were 40s and 50s and 20s, 30s, teens. It's a blueprint, yeah. I heard the median age of White House politicians is higher than the age of 95% of everyone living in the U.S. Yeah, that's pretty much. It doesn't sound like representation, does it? People are doubling down on red. They're too deep. They'd rather double down than admit they're wrong. People just are stupid. People will double. See, I'm not going to say there's not just as ridiculous people on both sides, right? There are ridiculous people on both sides. I also don't believe there's such a thing as an undecided voter. how are you an undecided voter now? How does that even exist? Like, I think you're just fucking looking for attention. I may not know who I'm voting for as of this moment. I know who I'm not voting for. If that makes any sense. People in their 80s should be nowhere near policy and launch codes. Yeah. And I lump in our current president with that. Like, it's just, there's no sense in it. There's no fucking sense in it. It's sad that they do double down. They think they'll get burned at the stake for being wrong. No, they absolutely believe that. 1,000% it will happen. Yeah. I mean, yeah, Curdy. I mean, I can't. There are so many people that I'm related to. There's so many people that I know that I just can't take seriously. It automatically. I mean, close relationships too. Like, it automatically has become like you are just literally an acquaintance. You become an acquaintance. People I was proud to like introduce people I was proud to introduce my friends to. People I was like really pumped when people got to meet them. You know what I'm saying? And now it's just kind of like I would never bring my friends over here. I would never introduce you to my friends ever. I have no reason to. Hospital Thai food. Ugh. Sad part is these days the two best people they can give us to choose from. These idiots. That's it. Yep. That's what they got. It's like I don't know who's running the show. And the problem is like they're literally running it like it's a fucking radio station or a TV station where they're like, this guy does really well with everybody because he speaks dum dum. Reminds me of that old Robin Williams movie where he's accidentally elected president. The most qualified people aren't typically on the front. Makes you question their sanity. I don't think that like I don't think that they're insane. I just think that they're delusional. Like, I think it's just you get fed the line of garbage from the TV that you watch, and that just kind of keeps informing you, and then you seek out the things on the internet that 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 agree with you, and then you jump on the social media that knows what you like and sees what you interact with and sees what you follow on their platforms, and they're like, let's keep feeding them more of that, and it just keeps building and building, and then a you have a pandemic that sticks everybody inside, and all they have is their devices, and all they have is their fucking computers, and it just keeps getting worse and worse and worse, and it just keeps rolling on like that, and it's and like so all of a sudden what blooms out of this, what blooms in the year 2019 2020 is this ability to just unite your personality with your politics, and then that becomes like the thing that you're all about, especially when a lot of people that at least I know never talked about politics, ever talked about politics, and then all of a sudden that's all that's their whole thing. That's what they bring up. That's what they talk about. That's what comes up in conversation all the time. And no matter how much you show that you don't care or disagree or ignore it or anything, like they know that you don't want to talk about it. They know that you don't agree with them, but yet they still keep this thing, like it becomes their whole identity, and it's just fucking sad. It's so sad. People drank the Kool-Aid and went off the deep end. My best friend's mom is one of the smartest people, and she's insane now. I think that you're either, I think it's one of two things. You're either swindling people or people are swindling you. It's one or the other. Like it's one or the other when you go that deep. And they buy into it. I mean, it's no different than religion and believing in like really really weird shit, or cults, like you guys brought up. Nobody's immune to propaganda. It's a hard truth to learn. Intelligence means almost means nothing anymore. I mean, it's the same way that kids, like, and when I say kids, I mean like middle and high schoolers and maybe even early college, they get obsessed with like an artist, right? Like a musical artist or a some sort of cultural person that they're maybe watching or taking in their content, right? It's like you're young enough to be that swindled, but then you're seeing it happen to people all the way up through elderly folks. And it's fucking crazy. People are too soft to be objective anymore. Do your own research. Only goes as far as the truth you're willing to accept. Yeah, do your own research, which just means looking up things that prove that you're right, because you can find them. And over half of the internet is not even real anymore. It's fucking crazy. Over half the internet's not fucking real. I hope you guys know that. It's like AI generated, like all of it. Most of the blog posts you pull up have been generated by AI. Like they just ignore everything bad things said, or they just don't believe it was even. They don't even ignore it. They don't even believe that it happened. Yeah, they don't even. It's not even that they ignore it. They don't even believe it happened. Like they absolutely have shut it out of their mind so hard that it's just like when you bring it up, and they're like, "What are you even talking about? He didn't do that." Like it turns into that. And then if you show them or anything, it's like, well, that's fake. Like it's the perfect out. It's the perfect fucking out. I just saw shirts that said, "I'm voting for the convicted felon." Yeah. Well, there's people walking around with the fucking, uh, you know, mugshot on their shirts. Like it's fucking crazy, man. And I'm not saying I was thrilled about like the choice we had. I wasn't thrilled. It was one of those things where like it's like you look at two candidates and you're like, well, I know who I'm not voting for, but I'm not. I like don't feel like I'm voting for anyone. Just voting against. Like that's what the last election was. I'm voting against this guy. Like that's all it is. It's not like the illusion of choice doesn't exist anymore. Like it wasn't even like it was a choice in the past, but at least it felt like a choice, right? At least it felt like you could look at the issues and be like, okay, well, I agree with this person more than this person, so I'm going to go with this person. Like they're so far like spread apart from each other. Like it, you're just voting against someone. They're starved for attention and validation. Same here, Lopez. Unfortunately, majority of my extended family is a typical Southern Republican and Christian that somehow think Trump is a godly man and the most attacked president. Same people who can't not watch Fox News. Like, what the fuck? What drugs are these people on? And there's no reasoning with them either. No, yeah, it's a waste. It's a waste of your breath. I learned that so long ago, like even before Trump. Like honestly, I think scales kind of started to tip to being to the extremes with the Bush Gore like election, where it was like having to do all the recounts and having like it kind of just made this whole dramatic thing happen. And ever since then, every every election has been closer than it needs to be. It seems like every election has been just this dramatic lead up to this result or that result. It has been a nightmare since 2000. It's been a slow building nightmare. It's fucking crazy. T-Rex, what up, man? I hope you're doing okay. Didn't know. Never mind. The current political, what kind of American are you? Well, I guess I'm just a shitty American. I don't know. I hope you're doing all right, T-Rex. The current political climate is basically that. It's the sensible versus the cultist. I mean, but that's the thing. Like, it just depends on who you're talking to. Who says sensible versus cultist? If you're on the other side, you can say the same thing. I won't even jerk off to AI porn. You can look at the ballot and not you can't you can look at the ballot and think, is this the best we have? I mean, I don't feel like there's been much of a choice for at least the last 3, maybe more cycles. It's indicative of a bigger problem. The people we vote to represent us and nominate these ass clowns. Well, and that's the thing, like, and that's like the only thing I can really say to people is like, why are you fanboying this guy? Like, why fanboy one person over another? You're not going to catch me wearing a goddamn Joe Biden shirt. You're not going to catch me wearing like any fucking president's shirt. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're not going to catch me doing that. It's just the fanboying is so fucking crazy. Like, you're hiring this motherfucker to do a job. You're hiring him to do a job. Like, come on, grade him on that. Stop listening. Stop listening to all the fucking sound bites. What up, Sean? How are you? I'll wear a low pres shirt. Low pres radio. Low pres 2024. God, no. Fucking kill me. Kill me instead. How about that? Laugh about how people are bad people are at separating facts from opinions. Yeah. Engineering makes it possible to conflate those at work. I mean, it's all entertainment now. Like, that's the thing. It's all fucking entertainment now, and it's not even about what really goes on. You know, it's just not. It's all fucking entertainment now. Pine Straw 2016. That's old school. He's my low president. But yeah, Nam, I'm with you. I'm with you. It's sad. It just turns it like it's not even worth having conversations. Even when they try to start them, I'm just kind of like, I don't know, man. Like, my response is like, I don't know, man. It's crazy. It's crazy. Because even if you had the best argument, you had all the facts, you had all the information, and you showed it to them and you told it to them, they're still not going to fucking listen. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. So it's not even worth wasting your breath. You know? It's just not worth it. Not one fucking bit. As a trans person with heaps of scientific studies backing up my opinions, it's very silly to argue about my existence against people's made up issues. Yeah, man, I don't like. I work with a lot of trans people. I work with a ton of trans people. And I don't know, they're just normal. Like, it's treated by many like it's this thing that is such, like, they're completely in your face about it all the time. It's like, no, they just want to, like, trans people just want to live a normal fucking life, dude. It's like gay people just want to live a normal life and be able to get married and shit. Like, it's so nutty. It's so fucking nutty. What up, Nick? How are you? They just want to live a normal life and not be bothered. And man, there's always going to be people that are very outspoken and make a lot of noise, but you can find that in any fucking movement. Like, you can find that in any movement, but that's where you're going to hear the most from people, right? Most normal people, especially most normal, like, just people who want to go about their lives, be they trans, be they gay, be they straight, be whatever. Like, you're not going to hear from them because they're busy working. They're busy making, paying their bills and living their life. It's so nuts how like people want to get into people's business, and that's always bothered me, even since I was a kid. How people were just so concerned with what the fuck other people are doing, and so concerned about what another person is wearing or how another person decides to live their life. It's so crazy to me. The older I get, the more it seems that people don't listen. They just wait for their turn to talk. Yeah. Yeah. That's why I don't really contribute to conversations at family gatherings anymore. It's not worth it. It's not fucking worth it. Trans people are just fucking people. When do they stop being people just because they want to align themselves with their truth? I mean, even if who cares about aligning themselves with their truth? Like, they just want to fucking exist, man. Like, if they just want to exist, it doesn't mean like, I don't know. I think it's just fear. It's just fucking fear. You know? I've definitely got some family that are just very enragingly homophobic. You know what I'm saying? And I just can't even, it doesn't even process in my head why they still have a problem with this. Why it's like nobody, there's no one in your life that really even touches that's even in those realms that you even have to deal with. So why is it such a big deal for there to be a commercial on TV with a gay couple? What up, Lena? Just go Black Wolf on them. Tell them they're cowards because they won't like a surprise tick. Oh God, it's so nutty. It's fear, shame, usually brought on by the biggest cult of all, church. Yeah, dude, the church has hurt way more people. Way more people. It's so fucking nuts. I'm an electrical engineer. I also happen to figure out I'm not comfortable trying to be a man anymore. Why should the cut of my clothes matter? It shouldn't. It shouldn't. You do what you do, you like, but it's just there's some people who can't unfuck their brains, and they've just decided I'm just going to think this way forever. It used to just be like grandparents. You're like, that's my crazy old pappy. He's just fucking so insane, and he's almost to the end of his rope, so it doesn't really matter. He's almost dead, so he's just gonna just let him be. I want to be a taco. Well, that's the go-to, right? That's the go-to for like anybody with an argument against it, right? Like, well, people could just decide they want to be, this, or they want to identify as a fucking a kitty cat, or they want to like. It's like, yeah, in fringe cases they might, but again, who cares? The chances of you running into someone like that is so low. Like, it doesn't matter. Like, just let people do the fuck what they want to do. That's right. Lopez 2025. Let people do the fuck. All right? Just let them do the fuck. All right. There is no hate like Christian love. It's always been about control and power. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. 100%. You watch any kind of documentary about like Jesus camps or any kind of documentary, it's no different. It's no different than any cult. Who are those crazy? Who are the Duggars? What kind of religion were the Duggars? Remember them? The Duggars religion. Independent fundamentalist Baptists. Independent fundamentalist Baptists. They're not even Mormons, dude. No, they're just a crazy offshoot. The Institute of Basic Life Principles, the IBLP. Dude, we watched the documentary series on the Duggars. I think it was on Hulu, maybe. That whole shit's insane. That's just batshit. Indoctrination runs deep, and it's not coming from, drag queens and trans people. Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's well known. Oh, this Silver Fox. What up, Smackle? How are you? It's well known that religion was used back in the day as a method of control. And it's well known that the leaders of religion did not want their they didn't want their people, right? They didn't want their people to be able to read the Bible because then they couldn't muscle it to be the message that they wanted to shape. You know what I'm saying? Sorry, how you doing? Good to see you. Good to see you. All you're thinking about is tacos. One of my favorite things to do is challenge all these hateful people to call themselves Christians and tell them that Jesus would love the people they hate. Yeah, but that doesn't get through to them. Like, it's not how it's that's the problem, BD. It's not how it's presented to them. It's not how it's presented to them growing up. So they have a it's very funny how, like, especially American Christianity presents Christianity to them because they won't believe it. Like, that you can tell them that and they won't believe it because they've been raised to think that no, Jesus loves these people, like these specific people that I'm around. Even if they say he loves everyone, right? That's why there's a million different versions of Christianity. The printing press, absolutely. Martin Luther and his Lutherans. Damn yous, Martin. Smackle. Yeah. So I shaved it off before my vacation last month, I think. And then because my daughter wanted me to, and I was like, all right, fine. And then it started growing back, and she was like, shave. She still asked me to shave it off. So I've shaved it twice. And this is probably about this is about 3 weeks of growth. So it's coming back. It's coming back. It is unfortunate, though. BD. They've been raised not to think for themselves and just to accept the world taught to them in their indoctrination camps. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much, dude. Like, dude, even as a kid, going to things like Vacation Bible School, going to things like, I always felt weird at church. Even when I was a little kid, I just never felt right. And it was very telling that my parents didn't go, but they still acted like, I don't know, this weird shame thing where you still act like you're all about it, even though you don't go. It's fucking weird. And so when you do go, it's even more awkward. And then, like, there's a little while there where you feel like, you feel like you are part of it, right? And then, I don't know. Then you end up being a fan of, like, heavy metal music and Marilyn Manson, and then it all just kind of goes to shit. But like, for anybody with like a discerning brain that's able to ask questions and not just fall in line, it makes for a very hard fucking time for you. And then you really start to see the cracks quickly. They don't like to keep people around that ask questions. They fucking hate it. Well, in a way, they're still doing it today. Most Christians I've met don't actually read the Bible on their own, but instead rely upon a study Bible guide that tells them the author's interpretation. Yeah, that's what a fucking sermon's all about, right? They take a story that they want to tell or a message that they want to send. Oh, today's message was just beautiful, Pastor. It was just beautiful. They take a message that they want to send, and then they're like, let's grab a few verses that kind of fit what we need, and let's take the parts that we need and use those. It's fucking sad. I can't believe your daughter is old enough to request such a thing. Time is flying. Yeah. She's 3, man. She's 3 and she's fucking got the tude. She's got the attitude. It's good though. It's good. She's Here's the thing, like, here's the mind fuck of like all the stuff we're talking about. People that ask questions, people that get in trouble for asking questions, people that um want some explanation for what's going on around them. It's kind of a mind fuck to create a person, right? And then watch that person have those same questions, or at least the beginnings of what those questions are, and like trying to wrap your head around how you can help them not be fucking fucked with by people who fall in line. You know what I'm saying? Like, how do I keep shitty religious people from like nagging you because I know you're going to ask questions? And at the same time, you're like, how do I also keep you from hanging out with an asshole and joining a cult? Like, I'm pretty convinced that I'm just gonna have to worry about my fucking daughter starting a cult more than I am her joining a cult. But she's too much of a control freak. Cherry picking a text translated by mortal humans doesn't feel like higher power. The freakiest ex partners are repressed Catholics for some reason. I don't know. Maybe. I will have waited for at least 6 years if I ever get hormones. If anyone thinks I haven't thought this through, they're not using their brain well. Yeah, I mean, it's got to be something you think through, right? That's a big decision. I'm sure it's something you've thought about a lot. So, fucking bearded dad. They hate people who question this faith. They're so convinced. Yeah, and I think a lot of it comes from like they are so appalled that someone is disagreeing with the message. The message. My home church actually left the Southern Baptist Convention because the convention disagreed with how they spread the gospel, and I always liked my church back home. There are some. I mean, I'm sure there are non-pressuring churches that exist out there. Knocked over my water. But I'm sure those exist. I'm sure there's cool churches. But you also have to kind of be careful there too. Like, it just depends. But I mean, I'm sure there exists communities that, hey, be here or don't. Fucking, we're not gonna go and pressure anyone. And when I talk about like cool churches, I'm not talking about cool because they've got like a rock band that plays in between messages. I'm just talking about like churches that just don't need to go and proselytize to people. I mean, maybe we start actually oppressing them, like they're so convinced it's happening. I mean, I don't know. Like, that's the problem. Normal people don't care enough to go out and do this. Normal people don't care enough to go out and try to figure out a way. The same way these sick, sad, desperate people figure out ways to fuck with others and get them to feel bad. Like, normal people don't have time, or they don't want to devote that time. They'd rather hang out with their family. They'd rather do the things they want to do. Like, it's just, you find that so many people just literally just have the time to do this shit. I like actual Bible studies where they examine the translation differences and try to figure out why they're so different. Turns out translation is also politics. Yeah. Bro, yeah, it's been translated so many times over the years. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. So what's the point? You know what I'm saying? Like, somebody could have been translating something and being like, I don't like the way that sounds. Or they could have had someone whispering in their ear, let's make it sound more like this is the thing they're trying to get to. Like, you don't know. Can you go back and read fucking old whatever the fuck Roman people, wrote in? I should know this. Latin. So there's Latin, and then before Latin, there was the Greek alphabet, and there was Cyrillic, Coptic, and Gothic. Like, there's just so many things to copy things from. If just go with it is a doctrine of your belief system, it might not be as solid as they think. Or maybe the trick is not to take it as final word and use it supplementarily. Is that a word? Is supplementarily a word? Churches like Joel Osteen need to fall off a cliff. Knowing that American Christianity is based off the extremist sect that got shunned from Europe says a lot about the workers over there. Yeah. Yeah. Puritans were pretty rough. Puritans were pretty fucking rough. I think that's the problem. We're too concerned with living our own lives and minding our own businesses to infringe upon the rights of others. Extremism would be hilarious if it wasn't such a serious threat. Yeah. If people weren't so easy to fucking follow insane people, yeah. I'm a firm believer that the Bible is up to interpretation for each person. Yeah, man, like, I think it's just one of those things where you can find something that relates to whatever you might be going through in life, right? Like, I've had my moments. I've had my moments in life where I wasn't doing great and I was like searching for anything to help me feel better. And, for a little while it was religion, and then it just pissed me off afterwards. Like, I think it's just something that helps people get through shit that they can't fucking process on their own. Death, loss, loss of a relationship, loss of, yourself. It's just something that help explain things that can't be explained easily. The Jesuits did/do this. At least they did when I went to high school in Tampa. Made for an interesting conflict when the next period was theology and the true believer. Jesuit brother would enter the chat. Probably not a word I swung the bat. The Ten Commandments used to be like 10 verses until King James wanted the text to promote subservience. Very iconic in a book where the main character, is martyred for refusing to obey the king. I mean, let's just call it what it is. It was just a way to keep people behaving back in the day, and every religion was like that. Look at any of them, and just look at how they look at the caste system in India. Look at any of those caste systems in any of the cultures of ancient history. It's all meant to keep you where you're at. It's all meant to keep you from moving around. And in a system that is not driven by a caste system, it's still done, but in a way that doesn't feel as fucking on purpose, if that makes any sense. He also made a fiery bush. Just a big fan of peddling apples. Yeah, Snake is a big fan of peddling apples. Religion has a good utility in helping people cope with stuff beyond their control, but that stops when they try shoveling that shit on others. My salvation isn't anyone else's. There's been moments lately that I'll open my Bible and I'll see something that pertains to what I'm going through in a moment and just chuckle. Yeah, I mean, like it's it's kind of just a coping. It's like a coping mechanism, right? These 10 commandments. Yeah. I don't know, man. I've just always been not just I don't know. I've always been not a fan of dealing with anyone who pushes anything. Like it doesn't even have to be religion. Like I'm not like have you ever been accidentally invited to a fucking pyramid scheme meeting? It's not fun. It's not enjoyable. It doesn't it feels terrible. Nothing will make me never visit a fucking relative again than being invited to dinner and then all of a sudden you realize there's this person here you don't know that's all of a sudden setting up a pitch. You'd buy Avon from me? God. It's good to know. Things get desperate. Accident. I think they're just trying to meet their quota. I mean, it's true. It's true. It's true. Look at this guy, Casario. What up, man? How are you? It is for me. If I feel lost and I can't think of a way to work through it, I'll go to my Bible. Man. Yeah, I understand. I'll usually get lost in a book or something like that or a bottle or something. Sorry, I hope you've been doing all right, man. It's been a little while. Hope things are good. Hope the job's well. Push for my rights when I need to. That's about all the push I have energy for. I mean, yeah, you got a life to live. You got a job to do. You got shit, you got recovery right now. Like it's so funny. I can't remember if it was Channel 5. I think it was Channel 5 or it was one of those man on the street type of YouTube channels that was like showing up to all these political rallies and talking to people about what they do. And so many of them were just independently wealthy or they ran their own business or whatever. And that's how they could just go to all these things. It's fucking crazy. Well, that's the thing. They're so bought into it. My cousins were so bought into this. I was just say my cousin and his and sorry, my cousin and her husband were so bought into this thing, and they invited me and one other person over that I was like, I'm never going back there. This was awful. Like I don't care. Like I have zero interest in ever talking to you outside of family functions ever again. And this is someone I grew up with. And like we weren't like hyper close, but we were pretty fucking close. Sounds like Ick Factor 10. Yeah. I've been extremely anxious recently with work and what was my relationship. Daily verse, do not be anxious, put your trust in him. And I feel it start to wash away. Yeah, I mean, if that works for you, it works for you, right? You do what you do, man. When I got, when my first marriage ended, I was not in a great place. It's not fun. So you just go to what you go to and you figure it out. Whatever gets you through it. Because really what it is, honestly, what it is time and how you pass that time and how you just let yourself heal, right? It has nothing to, there's no magic bullet, to fix all that. There's no magic like, I'm going to read this paragraph and everything's going to be good. Really, you're just distracting yourself while your fucking brain heals. And that's all it is. I mean, and that's not even relationships. That's losing someone you love. That's, moving on to a different, chapter in your life, losing a job, It's all that. It's just time. It's just time. Yeah, you need time for your brain to build new pathways. Essentially for you to create more memories that end up getting rid of all the bad stuff. Like when I look back on my first marriage, right, or if I look back on big relationships I had in high school and college, I don't. You're hard pressed to think of all the bad things that were going on. You know, your brain tends to hold on to those good things. The little bit of good things, but even those after a while start to slip away. Um, there are things I remember, and there are things that I could probably remember if I'm prompted in the right way, or if the right story was brought up or something like that. But for the most part, it's just a way to distract yourself. You know, and if it's a um daily verse that does it for you, then that's great. How does my presence even affect you? Yeah, it doesn't affect anyone. It doesn't matter. But it's scaring. It's the scaring narrative, the narrative that this thing could happen, but the same thing could happen and it not be a trans person. You know what I'm saying? Like the same things that they're scared about are actually way more likely to happen when it's someone who isn't even trans or has nothing to do with being trans. Like all the things they're scared about. It's fucking crazy. I don't know. I try to understand it. I try to understand what's going on, but some people make it very fucking hard to understand. Anyone can walk into a room and commit a crime. That's why I'm never interested, like, in knowing anything about a shooter when a shooting happens. I just avoid rooms. I pee in place. I just pee in place. Casario 2024. You don't tend to spend minutes in the bathroom scoping out goods and making conversation. Yeah. No shit. Don't pee in place. No place is safe. I don't know. I don't know, man. It's very hard to just understand why people care so much about some shit that isn't affecting them at all. What up, Kane? How are you? All right. I'm gonna go I think I'm gonna go grab maybe another beer. I don't know. Are we doing anything else tonight? Or are we just chilling? I'm fine with chilling. Same. I don't give a fuck who the shooter is, where he grew up, if his mom didn't hug him enough. Care about the families and why we can't stop this shit. Yeah, man. I'm doing okay, Kane. Things are good. We're just shit talking on a Sunday night. We're just shit talking on a Sunday night. All right, give me just a second, guys. I'm going to maybe see what else I have to drink up there. I'll be right back. Here's some musica, and I'll see you in a minute. Hi. What's a dial? Don't touch that dial. What up, Midwest? How are you? Man, can we talk about how for a second how weird men are? A friend just sent me like a screenshot of like some comments she got. Some comments she got. And I'm just kind of like, ugh. What drives a gentleman? Loosely using the word. What drives a gentleman to sexually announce themselves? Like to announce their sexual intentions in such weird ways. You can share it, I don't care. Yeah, so it was Curdy. Let's see. Oh, it'll let me open up pictures in there. Let's do this. Open in browser. And this is like, honestly, this is pretty tame. This is like a tame one. Like in general. Like it's not one of those like it's super tame. So it's not like this, oh my God. I reckon we could make a ginger army together and take over the world. I reckon we could. What is that? Corner's so weird. Maybe I need to brighten it up. Hang on. Let me fix this. It's going to drive me crazy. I guess it's going to stay how it is. There it is. All right. I reckon we could make a ginger army together. Oh my God. Had some dude DM me the other day asking about jerking it, and I was like, all right, I'm out. Just was he just asking you about jerking it? It's like, am I allowed to jerk it? Was he seeking permission? Was he just looking for content to jerk to? People are just so fucking odd. I do get something pretty much every day. I'm more surprised Curry doesn't get this every other day. Oh, yeah. I mean, some of the stuff that she has shared with our group is just kind of like, well, and let's talk about like the fact that like it's not just people who are just horned up, right? It's also people who just don't like women that like, say terrible shit. He's banned now. Even with my model, people send the most out of pocket shit. People are way too comfortable having no consequences for being creepy pieces of shit. Well, it's like some of it is that. Some of it is that people get to a point where they're just not, how do I put this? Well, they think they know, like they think they watch enough of you and they know you, right? So they just fucking think they can make comments like this, even if he's joking, right? Like it's like motherfucker, I don't know you well enough for you to joke with me like that. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know you well enough for that shit. It's because we're too repressed as a society and nobody wants to admit that we all masturbate. Well, I think a lot of people could really benefit from jerking off before they comment on something. Even if he didn't know you, he'd know it was inappropriate. Yeah. But like some people just like, look, some people need their phones taken away from them when they drink. I was definitely a person back in college that did not need to be texting or talking to anyone when I was drunk. I was just that person. Right? And there are some people that just really, really don't need they need to clear out the lines before they fucking start commenting on things. They need that post nut clarity. You get so horny and presumptuous, you forget that you're actually having to listen to someone, have a chance to understand them. Yeah. Yeah. He obviously doesn't know you. He'd know better than to try that shit. Yeah, that's true. It's true. I think a lot of people nowadays, especially the horny, dude, the word horny has come up so many times. I have to tell this story real quick. So my daughter is not very creative when she gets like a new stuffed animal and names the stuffed animal. It'll usually be like, it'll be a dog. She'll be like, oh, I'm going to name him Doggy Dog. Or I'm going to name him, Wolfie. Or, I'm going to name, I don't know. Like she does come up with some creative names. Like she does have this like very big unicorn that she for some reason named Goomerin. We have no idea where the name Goomerin came from, but the name is Goomerin, right? Dog McDogface, yeah. Mr. Dog. But Goomerin is her unicorn, her big unicorn. Well, she got this other smaller stuffed unicorn, or she's had it for a while now. Maybe she just never named it. And my wife was telling me the other day how she had to talk. She was like asking her what the unicorn's name was, and she was like, I think his name will be, I'm going to call him Horny. for the horn. Like just after the horn on the unicorn. And she was like, honey, I don't think that's a good name for the unicorn. She's like, why can't I call my unicorn Horny? We're like, we got to pick another name. It's not a good name. And I forget what she actually ended up calling it, but we could not stop fucking laughing at the fact that our daughter got a horn. Not only that, she's also, Eric let me buy a garden frog and named him Frogbert. Oh, God. Horny and Goomerin, perfect duo. Not only that, but she's picking up other languages from us, other parts of our English language. The other day, yesterday, we're getting in the car and she dropped something. She dropped she was carrying some toy or something like that. And she dropped it and she just goes, God damn it. Like just casually, God damn it. And we both had to like keep a straight face, like, shit. And I'm like, she's 3. Like we had to be like, baby, you can't. It's adult language. You can't do that. Yeah, it's like a fucking mom moment, right? So today, like I've got this little, I've shown you guys the little thing I got for, was it my birthday or Father's Day? Or maybe it was Christmas. The little handheld Super Mario Brothers, handheld like rechargeable, like nice Super Mario Brothers game. Just the original, right? And so she saw it sitting on my nightstand and wanted to play it. And she's playing it. And I'm recording. I'm trying to do a sweet moment because she's like figuring out, oh, she loves the movie Super Mario Brothers, but she's figuring out, oh, this is like Mario Brothers. Like, this is Mario, and I'm playing as Mario. And so she's trying to figure out how to run around. I'm showing her and how to jump. And like, I'm recording this moment. And like the very end of the video, she's like, she goes, what the hell does this button do? I'm pressing it. It doesn't do anything. What the hell does this button do? I was like, stopped recording. And she was like, she just looked at me. She's like, what the hell does it do? I was like, all right. I was like, babe, I don't know. It helps you run. I just kind of bowled past it, but she just, the casualness of her just saying, what the hell does this button do? I was like, okay. So of course I had to show my wife. She was like, God, she's picking it up on all of it. On all of it. I get it, but I don't get it. Nevermore, I'm realizing this child should never be anywhere near me. I've got a few friends where I'm like, they're going to teach her how to say some fucking crazy shit. What the hell does this button do? And I immediately thought of me like trying to figure out like when something on my Stream Deck doesn't work. It's like, what the fuck is the button? She's funny, man. She's funny. But anyway, I'm going to teach you to say some crazy shit. Yeah, you probably are. So you're going to have, by the end of the beach trip, you're going to have her calling me Greg. Yeah, man. Shit's so fucking nutty. But yeah, like I don't understand. I'm not quite sure how people let their horniness get the best of them in a fucking comment thread or a chat. It's so weird to me. No language filter. Code switching is a teenager update. Until then, it's just all English. Yeah. Hey, Greg, do taller women have more spacious vaginas? Your Uncle Greg Lopez. God. Too funny. Too fucking funny. Oh, Sean, it's looking like Sunday. Next Sunday? A week from today? Possibly? Would that work? All right, cool. I'll let you know for sure. But that's the one. That's the day it's looking like it's going to work out for to come. The old hangout. She sees Joe and calls him Uncle Dr. Brother Joe. We try so hard not to curse around our kiddos, and it turns into a game between my wife and I to replace cursing with funnier words. It's hard. It's hard. It's a hard thing to change because me and my wife are very, 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 very curse friendly. Is your new favorite title? Yeah. Uncle Dr. Brother Joe. Like when they try to make movies safe for TV. Oh, yeah. This is what happens, Larry, when you meet a stranger in the Alps. This is what happens when you feed a stranger scrambled eggs. Here's the thing, Sean. I don't care. Yeah, I don't care about. Well, I don't care about swear words. It's just like the inability for her to discern audience is what we're waiting on here. Like at 3 years old, you're gonna say that shit in front of fucking Gam Gam, and it's not gonna go well. Especially we were talking about like religious family earlier. We were talking about religious family, and if she drops a God damn it, She drops a goddamn it in front of the right set of grandparents. It's gonna be fucking awkward silence for the rest of the day. When she realizes good places and bad places, I think we'll be safe. Yeah. And right now, you just can't. And like, it's such a weird balancing act, right? You can't react too hard. I just kind of sometimes you just glaze past it, whatever. But man, what the hell does this button do? I was just like, what did you say? She goes, the hell does this button do? I don't know what it does. Your ads are suddenly in Spanish. Oh God, yeah, I've been getting Spanish ads. I get Spanish ads. I get Spanish junk mail. I get it all. Fucking spam calls, spam texts, a lot of Taco Bell coupons. I've been thinking more like I don't have a ton of subscriptions to Twitch anymore like I used to. I don't have a lot of them, right? I've only got a couple. And then, my what you call it? My Prime kind of floats around. But I've been thinking more and more about going back to Twitch Turbo just because it's ad-free viewing. And you are still supporting the people you're watching. I don't know. These hangouts are so nice. Makes me feel better when I can't sleep. Yeah, man. I don't know. There's just some nights I go live and I can't fucking. I don't want to play anything. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to play anything. But that's why, me and the wife are thinking about doing a show. And we'll see. We'll see. I've hatched a lot of fucking ideas over the years. Public bathroom hookups and teaching children to swear. Well, and that's the other thing, too, is like, it's tough because not every night can just be like off the cuff like this, because sometimes it's just not there. I think I've just got the right mix of caffeine and beer and lack of sleep on board, iTurbo, my existence will be ad free. The only way to advertise to me is to shove a billboard in my way. Fair. I just spilled beer on myself. I didn't realize how full that beer was. All the way down the front of my shirt. And I'm not even drunk. Pardon me. Sip that down a little bit. Mm-hmm. I'm not. I could be way worse. I did look at the Bullet Bourbon up there before I came back down. I was like, I could just pour me a nice Bullet Bourbon. Curdy Pop. Sean, have you really been able to partake since you've been back from the hospital? The new Curdy sip is still tripping me out that it's animated now. I mean, it actually works so much better. You technically can now since it's because you're off the antibiotics. Good. As I say, like you had to take a large step back from that, right? Like a complete step back from that. I don't know. I'm kind of to the point of just doing like mostly once a week. Last drink you had was probably February. Jesus. What's that clarity like, dude? What's that clarity like? You like the new sip? I think this new sip's great. I didn't know it was happening, and I just used it the other day, and I was like, what? Why is it moving? The I don't know. I've cut way back on my drinking, which has been nice. It's been a nice feeling. But there's still days. You still have days where you keep it going. Hmm. What was the thing I showed? What was the thing I showed somebody earlier today? Show it to good old chat right now. Gonna get one of those paradisos? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Here you go. Here you go, chat. What do you think about this? Pickle cupcakes are now a reality thanks to Clausen and baked by Melissa. I think I need to commit a hate crime. Sending a dozen to carry. Oh, God. From pickle ketchup to spicy pickle goldfish crackers to pickle soda. Pickle beer, too, by the by. We're all hooked on the briny, herbaceous smack of pickles punch. And food brands have been all too happy to accommodate our cravings. The latest product to cater to these tastes is a collaboration between Clausen and the Baked by Melissa Dessert Company. To test the very limits of pickles' versatility, a tangy pickle cupcake is now available while supplies last. The Clausen Baked by Melissa Pickle Cupcake, released today, July 10th, in honor of National Pickle Month, is described in the press release as a delicious pickle-infused cake with pickle buttercream icing, complete with festive red and white sprinkles on top. The bite-sized treats will be sold in packs of 6 at Baked by Melissa locations. There are 14 stores in New York City and Boston for $10.25. You can purchase them online. There you go. The Clausen. I had 2 glasses of wine to deal with the pain of feeling like all the muscles in my lower half were going to tear themselves apart last weekend. Was not a good time. Oh, yeah. You should be treated like anthrax. It saddens me that this isn't a fictitious joke food. No, this is real. This is real, baby. Clausen are some of the best pickles too. This is, however, not the first time pickles have found their way into the dessert realm. In August of 2023, the Epcot International Food and Wine Festival debuted the pickle milkshake at the Brew Wing booth, ostensibly run by the Muppets Dr. Bunsen Honeydew and assistant Beaker. The shake, which of course was bright green, was topped with whipped cream, garnished with sprigs of fresh dill and a scattering of peppercorns. Reactions were mixed, but it sold well thanks to customers' curiosity. We have no doubt that the curiosity will similarly drive the sales of new Clausen baked by Melissa pickle cupcakes, at least in part. There will be plenty of customers who want to turn the electric green treats into an Instagrammable moment or a TikTok taste test or maybe even a prank offered to unsuspecting loved ones. Whatever the reason, it's fair to guess that these cupcakes will be a salty, sweet success. Everything's about that content, baby. Everything's about that content. Why the pickles? Pickles are a thing, dude. Pickle shake, sign me up. Just finished drinking the last of my pickle juice. Did you ever find a pickle beer? I've seen there's been more pickle beers out in the stores lately. Again, just dip some salty fries into milkshakes. Pickles do not exist in my fridge, dude. I fucking have to have pickles in my fridge. What up, Shandy Bear? What up, Shandy Bear? Can you imagine carrying someone giving one of those to you as a prank? Telling you it's a delicious green velvet cupcake. These look delicious. What the fuck? And the goddamn satisfaction. Yeah, he probably would. He probably would. I don't even like homemade pickles from homegrown cucumbers. Just give me the cucumber. I don't know, man. I like the prepackaged ones. I love them. Just give me the cucumber. All right, what the hell else is going on? Anything at all? I tried to play Journey and it crashed on me several times over. We talked about that last time. Never a good sign. So Sean, it looks like Sean's playing some Hunt Showdown. Or did you just leave it logged in? It's got some Z's next to it. Odd that it would crash. I would never thought it'd be an intensive. Yeah, I don't know. Like apparently it's something that's a known thing with that game on PC that it just crashes. You have to put it on. Did you have to put it on like what you call it? Low settings for it to not do it. Tina deserted you. Jesus. I've been deserted. Get some sleep, Melly. Hope you have a good night. Hope you start to feeling more better. Get more better. Get more gooder. Good old Mount Your Friends. Some stupid games are out there. Good old Mount Your Friends. Getting good more soonlier. All right. Have a good night. So we finished up The Acolyte. Last night. It's all right. It's okay. Played some hunt with cat and dwarves last night, so saw a unicorn basically. Holy shit balls. That's great. I'm all caught up on, well, except for tonight's episode on House of the Dragon. Haven't started The Bear season 3 yet. Gravity Falls. What's Gravity Falls from? Oh yeah, that show. The Disney Plus show, or Hulu Disney Plus. You guys ever watch Alone? Is it a TV show or a movie? TV series or movie? It's reality. Oh, okay. Alone is an American survival competition series on the History Channel. It follows the self-documented daily struggles of 10 individuals as they survive alone. That's kind of crazy. It's on Netflix. One season's on Netflix. The Colony? Really? Really? All right. Well, Sean, you feel like running a couple? You want to run a couple, buddy? Let's do it. Let's go. That's in. Pause the music. Click in here. I can click over here. Actually, no, don't click over here yet. Go back. Please go back. Karen, can you set the game to Hunt Showdown, please? Oh, I keep like doing this. Pretty please. Thank you. Appreciate that. All right, let's go here and here. Let's open. Actually, let's go back here for a second. Figure out this real quick. Hello?
Hello?
What up, dude?
What up?
Oh, nothing.
So yeah, you don't have to leave the link. That show, they basically went out to. Have you ever been? You know the L.A. River, like in L.A.
Yeah.
Just basically just that long concrete,
Ditch.
and ditch.
Yeah.
Well, they went out there in like that old unused industrial space, and they built this. Basically, they simulated like a post-apocalyptic world,
Yeah.
and they took 10 people and put them in there, and it was like they'd have like an engineer, a biologist, a carpenter skill set, but they dropped them in there and they didn't have anything. Like they would have to go and like look for like they would like daisy chain batteries together. They have to build things to catch rainwater so they have water to drink.
Yeah.
Um, and it just was cool because these people, it's like people that had real skills would figure out how to survive, right?
Mhm.
Like when everything was going. And I think I think in the third season, they were trying to build something or something, and someone fell off a roof and died.
Oh no.
And so they stopped the show. But it was fascinating. I mean, and they even had like they would have non-contestants show up like to trade. So like people would come through with like carts of stuff, you know what I mean? And they could if they and it was barter system, so they would decide, or they even had marauders that would come and try to steal their stuff,
Oh shit.
like and stuff like that. It's a really, really interesting. It was a super interesting show. And then of course you had like the personalities too, because like, you just got people in a high stress.
How'd the guy die?
What's that?
How'd the person die?
Yeah, I think they were up on a building trying to rig up like a water retention thing and fell off the roof
Huh.
of the building and died, I think.
Jesus. Well, that's no
You kind
good.
of have to leave them alone, you know what I mean? Like you can't.
Oh shit. Hang on. I'm on West. Let me change this shit. Because we were playing with Jack.
You got any challenges you're working on?
No. Hey, did you know Desolation's Wake is over? It's still.
Oh yeah, did you I wasn't sure. Are you still getting that?
I'm after every match. After every match.
God, you verified your files?
No. Who does that shit? Not me. Let me know if the invite worked. I don't even know.
Oh,
there we go.
It helps if I click on it.
Play Hunt Showdown.
Look at you flexing with a maxed out hunter.
Yeah, I managed to get that the other night playing with Curdy. So, and then I got the private eye.
Put that shit away.
Yeah.
For the first batch.
I saw you were playing with Jack the other day.
Oh, wait.
Sorry.
It was my fault. I didn't buy some consumables.
It's fine. You were playing with Jack the other day. I was telling her we need to set up a night. That'd be fun.
Yeah, she's fun. I don't know how she did. Like she plays on West, and it's like watching her play. It's like she shoots, and like 2 seconds later, it'll register a hit.
Yeah. I guess if you want to play with folks in the U.S. though, it's probably her only option, right?
Yeah, I mean her home server is like Oceania or something. They got like 6 people playing.
Jesus.
Which is funny because there's a lot of Australian streamers, but they all play West, I think.
Yeah, they got a pretty big like hunt community. Goddamn Oceania people.
What the hell does this button do?
What the hell is this button do? I was like, it was said with such casualness. I didn't really it didn't even faze me at first. And I was like, wait a minute. And I was like, I stopped recording, and I was like, "What's up?" She goes, "This button. What the hell does it do?" I was like, "Babe, he runs if you." She's just pressing the B button, because A jumps.
Yeah.
And she was pressing the B button and wasn't doing anything. And I was like, "No, it's hard to explain. But if you hold while you're walking and you hold that down, he'll run." And she was like, "What?"
Meh. Seems like a weird mechanic, but okay.
So funny.
So, did you tell Krista about it, or did you just show her the
I
video?
just showed her the video.
Amazing. Did she laugh
Yeah, she
out
did.
loud?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Close clue. Yeah. Raising a kid is interesting. Fucking
Yeah.
Mario.
Yeah, it was weird. My mom was like Jekyll and Hyde because my mom was like the worst swearer in the world. And
Yeah.
like I could swear at home or whatever. But if I ever like accidentally did it in front of like a neighbor or like whatever, she would act like she found out I had just murdered a room full of children.
Oh yeah.
Like,
You were not backed up, I'm sure.
no, and I'm just like, I felt like that commercial. I was like, I learned it from watching you.
You all right? I learned it from watching you. There's a rod jaw clue over here, but it's across the water. Where are we headed?
We can at least see where it is in case there's a quick vanish.
Sure.
I'll go check it.
Of course, I'll fall in the water.
It is 30. Actually,
Oh, so it's probably way up. I bet it's up past
between
Salters.
15 and 30. So I think it's that water, but in between Golden and Salters.
Yeah. You go Lumba or Prison.
Just go to lumber. Let's see what the cut looks like. It's gonna be at like Salter Gold because I think how the cut is. So we're gonna be running sim either way.
Hell, Lumberg fucked her. Fucking office space. God damn it.
Lumberg fucker.
What? Yeah. Lumberg fucked her.
Oh.
Showing her his O face. Oh. Another rod jaw clue over this way. Probably point the same direction though.
Yeah.
You thought it was Bill Lumberg?
Maybe he's legendary.
It's such a good one.
Okay.
All right, friend.
Tank's a medium bullet. No big deal.
Saddlebags.
Saddlebags.
And a centennial trauma.
Ooh, a red trait. Remedy.
The remedy. Remedy.
Consumables. I need a remedy. Ooh, a Cine trauma. That's not bad.
Yeah, it's a good one.
Ugh, I gotta.
Oh, wow. Did it not give us a... Oh, did we not get the clue here yet? No, we haven't got the... Oh, okay.
Turn around to go get the goodies. Here's the red trait.
I grabbed it already.
I wish they would increase the speed of cranky doors like they did elevators and such.
Oh, yeah. That'd be great, right? Sweet Belle Fleur.
There's shooties at Golden. Oop, I could use this.
Christ, their kids would have hooves. Man. You know, the last time I watched that movie. Ooh, Boyd's.
Oh, so I think Rotjaw might actually be near Sweet Bell because this clue is pointed back 315. So the intersection of those two is somewhere in between like Fort and
Oh,
Sweet
he's probably under the fucking bridge right there in front of Sweet Bell, maybe.
Bell. Oh, God, birds.
Yeah.
You fucking bastards.
You motherfuckers.
Broke a stick far away.
There's a consumable here. Lunchbox.
In this chaos away.
A lot of fucking AI, dude.
Yeah.
We're so close to a goddamn new engine. I feel like my POV's fucking weird. I feel like I'm like so zoomed in right now.
I want to check it and see if it
reverted itself or something.
changed. Yeah.
It changed.
Oh, really?
Really? Those shots way
No,
west.
that's way over. That's weird.
Yeah, that's maybe Lawson.
I guess duos is going to be a lot more fights.
Cash.
We like cash. Oh.
Okay. I'm all battery.
Okay. Well, then I don't know where these golden people are, but I know there were some shooties up here. Let's see if I can get something out of this fool. Watch out, barrel.
Kabloom.
Nothing.
No poop.
Oh, we gotta go this way.
It says 225 southwest. It's got to be in that water over there near the tower.
I don't really have anything good for Rotjaw.
Samesies.
I need to start bringing in spears like everybody else in the world.
Oh, he might be in that little area where the resupply normally is, possibly. I don't know. Who fucking knows?
Why are you chasing me with your flamey stick?
Get the fuck out of here.
Oh, yeah, it's white. It's white right here. I bet he's over here around the tower.
The little flashy things like right here. In those bushes somewhere.
Still don't hear the whispers yet. Yeah, she's straight across on the other side of the tower.
Shots 15. Lawson.
Just want to keep one of them off.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll get stuck here fucking trying to go after him, and a lot of shots, 30.
Mm-hmm. I'm getting so close to P100.
Yeah, where you at right now?
97.
Oh, nice.
And I'm at like level 88 or something like that right now.
Good for you. Well, the events help too, right?
It did the one that Death Cheat was broken. Old Pissmaster Perry.
Pissmaster Perry. All right, we don't want to get sandwiched, so I guess we just need to roll this way.
Yeah, I got a shotgun.
Got the hibachi burps tonight, dude.
Hmm. Oh, slidey door just opened. Somewhere.
Yeah, they're in this side. They're close to us.
Yeah, they just opened up the store here. They just closed it. Come on, get me. Nope.
What'd they throw out of?
All bang headshot.
You safe? No, probably not, right?
Well, I don't know where he shot me from. I mean, I'm guessing he just scanned and shot through the wall. He's going on the roof. It's a bomb lance. There's people coming in to the, from the north.
Mm-hmm. Yep, that's them.
Oh, geez. Okay. He's coming around on you. Good throw. Got a frag if you need it.
Ah,
Good try.
the windup was not fast enough.
Yeah, that's the only thing about the trauma that stinks is it's slow to get it up. Wait.
It is slow to get it up. What up, Meglin? How are you, buddy? Hunt goes okay. That was only our first match. We've just been kind of shit talking. Wait, no. He said, not too bad. Just living the dream, dreaming the live. Why is my fucking green screen already like all of a sudden fucking about?
I'm trying to look at kill view to see where that guy shot me.
Desolation's wake.
So he was a 2-star and somehow he headshot wall banged me through.
Give you that wall bang. That weeby.
A Mako and a Sparks pistol? Sure.
Sorry. Green screen looks fine. I just see a little bit of fuzz.
We're gonna have to endure.
God, it's almost worth just so I get my Hulu free through my phone service, but it's it's Hulu with ads, obviously, and I would just pay the extra money for ads, but when you get a free service, they don't let you upgrade to ad free. So I'm thinking about just for the next whenever they roll out for like 3 months, just paying for ad free Hulu. Just to say fuck it, because it's that bad on Hulu.
Yeah, I just did the Disney bundle. I get Disney, Hulu, and ESPN Plus.
Yeah.
Just no ads. It's great.
I'm thinking about it. We'll see. Mom's not doing well, so not the best weekend for me. Could be worse, dude. I'm sorry to hear that. I'm sorry to hear that, buddy. I'm so sorry to hear that.
Been sitting here looking at cars all day like I need a car.
Fallout would have been better had not ads interrupted. Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah? Changing it up, same thing.
No, I mean, I'd probably just do the same thing. Although I like Holly's Genesis a lot. I would consider one of their sedans.
Mm.
It's sexy on the inside.
Yeah, it's really good. It's really good. Yeah, I don't know. I think I'm just going to keep on keeping on with this 2013 Civic.
Well, that's why I got the 2014 BMW, and there's nothing wrong with it. I love that car. I think Holly got a new car, and then whenever she drives places, I'm like, man, this is nice.
That's awesome, man. Yeah, it's starting to show its age, though. It's one of those things where I'm like, all right, yeah, it's taking a long time for the AC to cool off.
Yeah.
A long time for the AC to cool off, like just because the insides of the whole thing, all the plastic inside is just so hot.
Yeah, I think for me, like too, with my car, it's really not. I mean, it's 10 years old, but obviously in 2018, it never got driven. You know, 'cause
Right.
I was in the hospital and all that stuff, and then we rolled right into the pandemic,
Yeah.
and then I started working from home, and it's like it's only got 100,000 miles on it.
It's nuts. It's crazy.
I was like, I need a car payment like I need a hole in the head. Oh, it's right here.
Oh, it's right there. Yeah, I was like, hopping back down, like, where's this fucking thing at?
Ooh, that's not far off.
Hyundai Elantra isn't terrible. Got to ride around one. Yeah, Hyundai. I actually like one of our cars is a Hyundai, and I like it. I switched to ad free on Hulu when shows I follow are being released, especially during election years. Yeah. Yeah, I guess I'll use my Stammy. Santa Fe hybrid. Yeah. You don't need an SUV.
Decide if I'm going to get a job or what.
I'm trying to figure it out.
Yeah.
Everything else been finalized?
No, we're waiting on the contract. We're shooting for closing, I think, September 1st.
Nice. Yeah, the Santa Fe, especially the new ones, they're a lot like a goddamn Range Rover, Land Rover. Yeah, Megalyn, I'm the same way. I think I might spring for a few months of ad free.
Okay.
During the election cycle. I mean, I get free Hulu that I can't upgrade. So, what you got? What we got?
Vulture.
Bolcha.
I need a med kit if you see one.
All right.
Jesus.
We'll get 2 here. That's good. Here's another consumable box here if you just want to roll one of your.
Oh, it just went red? They're over here somewhere, I think.
Oh, that's a fucking grunt.
It's a springy marksman, but he was on that mound.
Oh, the other guy got me.
I heard the grunt, and that's what threw me off. We're off to a dashing start.
Mm-hmm. Fuck.
I haven't even shot my gun at a human yet.
Specifically so you could upgrade when needed. Nice. You're not allowed to buy any more cars? Why? Have too many? What are you up to now? How many are you up to?
That's what I get for just standing there like a douche nozzle.
All right, adjusted that light. Should be better. I do need to verify my files. Verify files and all the settings get reset. Do they really? You got 14? What the fuck? Pump the brakes there, Jay Leno. Having the SUV has never come so much in handy as it lasts in the past, as it has in the past couple of years. Oh yeah, because you do a lot of camping. You do a lot of fucking camping. It's unfortunately happened to me. Huh. I guess I'll just deal with the Desolation's Wake pop-ups. Raptor Broncos. I don't know, man. I'm very, very skeptical about the new Broncos. Haven't done much of anything with that yet. The Raptor Broncos are super fun. Are they nice? I guess I'm just not a gearhead, so thankfully I don't spend the money in that realm. Really, I'm just like, can it get me from here to there? A Dark Horse Mustang. What? We've had 3 or 4 rollover at our events. Holy shit! Just really top heavy. All right, man. Ready? Let's do it.
I hope I actually see someone to shoot at. Armored sound like they have the worst case of indigestion ever.
Oh yeah.
Sounds like my Uncle Henry when he drank too many beers.
Mine birds.
Oh.
Head for Doreen.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go over here because I don't want to go to prison.
Yeah, fuck prison. You bought a military where the passengers are all 100% unharmed. Nice. Humvee instead of a Jeep. Saddlebag. Oh, he hit me. Bastard.
Me too.
Give me a little swat. Give me a little swat on my boot. Fucking ducks. Oh well.
Do you have an antidote?
I do not.
Yeah, I got a spare.
I'll take it. Thank you.
Out of stamp. Okay.
Huh?
I ran out of stamp.
My stamp. All right. I guess we go to prison.
Yeah. Sag.
How often is the spider in prison?
Oh, he's in there.
Okay.
He'll tick, 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 tick around that little main room and fuck you up.
Little shit. Little tippy tappies. Tried to talk the girlfriend into a Raptor Bronco. And we'll give up your V8 Raptor for a non V8. Yeah. V8's pretty substantial. It's here.
Yep.
Someone's fighting it. I think. Yep, someone's fighting it.
Could have been here. Okay. Is it weeping? Question is, did they abandon the spider?
Sounds like it.
See anybody up top on the other side?
Is anybody in the tower right now?
Spider's burning. It's for sure red. Yeah, they're down there with it. Somebody's outside. There's a trap on this door, just FYI, so be on the lookout for traps.
Okay.
There's someone right here.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of want them to come through and hit that trap. They're coming up the stairs, slow walking towards you. I missed every shot.
They go back down.
Yep, they jumped off the stairs and ran over to that little side area.
Ooh.
He shoots you from across the way.
Katana right on me. So they were just right in that room. They're right on my body. It's a plague doctor.
I'm dead here no matter what, I think.
Corvid. It's right to the left. Here he is.
Okay, that's not getting it done.
Nice. Nice. Watch out for the self-revive.
Yeah. I'm gonna loot him.
Okay. I don't have anything to burn him with, so.
Did you loot him?
Not yet.
Oh, right outside, right here.
Okay.
He's right on the stairs. Careful. Sounds like he went down below.
Yeah, he is. Burning him. Yeah, they're still down below.
Oh, this fucking emulator. I try to get him to come in here so I can just get him out of the way. Do you hear him anymore?
Mm-mm.
On the other side, I think I heard a melee.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That door is closed. I'm throwing in.
Oh yeah, get that.
Died.
Nice.
They in tower?
I'm not sure. Seems like they might have worked their way all the way around.
I think they threw in from the outside, this little alleyway outside the building over here.
Yeah. Right here? Right here. Oh, shit, where we came in. can get me probably. Ooh. Fuck. Thank you. Oh, down here. Oh shit. God damn it. Right down where we went into the boss lair. Damn.
Dude, 150 with 53% of the thing hitting with a small Romero from 7 meters.
Well, that was a fun dip into the water.
Doesn't be like that.
Yeah, it does. It do be. It do be. I am.
Desolation Quake's over.
It is. Has ended. For your tribute, here's some XP. Thanks, guy. All right. I think that's it for me.
Yeah, buddy.
I appreciate it. And I'll talk to you this week and let you know about this weekend.
Sounds good, dude.
All right, man. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye. There he goes. The one and only Bear Down MU, a.k.a. Sean Arnold. Good man. Good man. All right. Let's see what we got here. Quit out of that. Shut down from that. Get out of this. Okay. Well, that's it for me tonight. I appreciate you guys being here. Thank you so much for hanging out. Sorry, really good to see you again. Hopefully we see you around a little more. But it's really good to see you. And Meglin, my best to you and your family. Hopefully things get better. I will see you guys. Well, today Sunday. I'll probably see you guys Wednesday night. And I don't know what the plan is, but the plan will be to do something, hanging out with everyone here. Carrie, welcome back. Glad you're home safe. And everybody, thanks for being here tonight. I really appreciate it. I had a lot of fun talking some mad shit with all y'all. Have a great night. I will see you on the internets. Bye.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Later, Nam.